Can you believe it's Monday already?
No, because I feel like Friday I leave here and I say, well, it's going to be Monday before we know it. And sure enough, you blink and the weekend's over.
I feel like it really snuck up on me this time. The weekend flew by, and maybe it's because we had a lot of fun.
We did.
We did a lot of great things.
Blast.
Yeah. So we're talking about Saturday, and we were at the People's Gas Holiday Market in downtown Pittsburgh. Team PTL was there, and we got a chance to meet with a lot of different people, viewers, and it was fantastic.
It's so much fun to actually get to see the people who watch every day.
Right.
Because we hear from you on Facebook, and actually there was a woman, Darcy, on Twitter. She came up to us and said hello, and actually that might be her with the blonde hair.
That's Darcy with the blonde, yeah, that's her.
So we got to meet a lot of the people.
She wants me to adopt a dog.
Oh, does she?
Does,
or a cat, maybe. Selena obviously was there with her family, and Ellie. This is her niece Ellie.
Cute little Ellie, we love Ellie.
It was so much fun, but
and we got to pose for pictures with people. Yeah, and really, we had a great time.
Well, and then I thought it would be a great idea for us to slap on some skates.
Yes,
and go around the rink.
Yes, because they had a camera. We were shooting some of this for a promo, and so Heather said, well, they should get a shot.
It was fun, although I had to laugh because right before, I'm still laughing, right before we went on the ice, Mikey said, this is my worst nightmare. Like with a straight face, I truly believe that it was her worst nightmare. And at points, she was actually clinging to the side of the rink. So,
we might leave that part out of the promo. But yes, but Mikey had the right energy.
She did.
She went for it, yeah.
We also did something pretty embarrassing.
We did something super embarrassing, but we had fun.
Did we?
I think we did. So we were talking on Friday. If you watched on Friday, you know that we were asked to kick off the karaoke contest that they have at the holiday market. So we came up with 12 Days of Christmas. You wrote the lyrics. You Pittsburgh
with
eyes
a little
gum.
help, yeah.
Yeah. And so anyway, we want to play for you. It's a little bit hard to hear. They did not tap into the microphone system when they recorded this, perhaps to all our benefits.
I would say.
But.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 parting chairs, 11 terrible tales, 10 amazing bikers, 12 happy noses, 8 Christmas sandwiches, 7 trees of light, 6 Super Bowl rings, 5 spare cows, 4 items, 3 smiling cookies, 2 slippery sandwiches, 1 lost and a giant steak.
Goodness. It is as bad, maybe even worse than I thought it was.
No, see, I think it's better than I thought it was. Because I was afraid, it's funny bad, as opposed to like pitiful. Well, maybe it is pitiful. I don't know. But hey, you probably could not hear the lyrics there. And Heather came up with some great ones. So it was 12 parking chairs, 11 terrible towels, 10 painted bike lanes, 9 Nebby nosers, 8 fries and a sandwich, 7 trees of lighting, 6 Super Bowl rings, 5 Stanley Cups, 4 Iron Cities, 3 smiley cookies, 2 slippy sidewalks, and a bus in a giant sinkhole.
We tried to come up with some hand movements so we weren't just standing there.
We were trying to mask the fact that we can't sing.
I don't
so
think
anyway, we had
anything.
a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, and hopefully we didn't scare you away from the holiday market.
The karaoke contest is only going up from here. People.
Yes, it's only going up, and in fact, at the end of it, there's $1,000 at stake for the prize winner. So it's a real
big
deal. Yeah.
Okay, so how was the rest of your weekend?
Rest of my weekend was fantastic. Saturday night, went to a birthday party. Our friend Cindy McKay, who watches the show all the time.
Hi,
there
Cindy.
she is. It was her birthday, and she's just one of those people that you're just so grateful that she's in your life.
Aww.
So we had a wonderful time there. Happy birthday, Cindy. And then on Sunday, we're moving forward, David. So we ate with my dad, and we stopped at this place he loves when we pick up fish sandwiches from the Bonfire, which is outside Leechburg, and it has been voted many times best fish sandwich in the Alikiski Valley.
Oh,
yes.
I don't like fish sandwiches, but I'd be willing to try it.
You'd be willing to try it? Okay. And what did you do?
So I was kind of in the Christmas spirit, and I started recording about halfway through the song because I was singing to Rocco. Now, I think this is super cute, and I'm sorry if this is annoying to anybody, but I started singing, and he was just mesmerized.
Were you singing 12 Days of Christmas again?
No, no, I wasn't. He would not be mesmerized, but take a listen.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, now I have been told.
adorable.
Okay, listen, I have been told that there was nothing like the way a little boy loves his mom.
Yeah.
And it is so true. And I'm sure that you looked at your mom that same way. There is a special bond. I mean, my girls were whiny from the onset, you know, like just from the beginning, they've been whiny.
Oh
and I
my.
love them, but that's just who they are. But little boys, they look at you.
The way he's looking at you there. And he looks at you that way even when you're not singing. But the singing, I think, adds to like,
so cute.
what is going on? That's wonderful.
So I also took the girls to go see Frozen 2. And this has been like a big thing in our house for a year since the trailer came
It's
out.
a big deal for a lot of people. Yeah.
Yes, huge. And we'll talk about the box office in just a little bit, how well Frozen 2 did. But my girls were really excited to see this. I took a couple selfies, probably much to the annoyance of all, I mean, it was a packed theater of all the people sitting around us.
Oh, you're in the movie theater.
Yes, this is in the movie theater. But you know what? It was during the 20-minute trailer session that they have. I mean, we had finished all of our snacks before the movie even started. But the girls loved it, loved it. And I'm a little disappointed because they have not come out with all of the costumes yet to purchase. And this is like where Disney then makes the rest of their money.
Of course they do.
Because the kids get hooked and then they want everything,
they want
all the
that
merch.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I've seen it at Target. I've seen some Frozen stuff at Target, but not everything is out.
If you went to see the movie, you know the white outfit Elsa wears at the end. The one that we're looking for.
It's okay.
Can't find it.
All right.
Can't find it.
The search is on.
But I saw this over the weekend, and I wanted to share this with you because this was at St. Luke's Hospital, which is not here. It's in Kansas. But they posted this. They were all excited about Frozen 2, and they dressed up the newborns in the maternity ward.
So this is Anna.
Look how cute. And
I hope
obviously
we get
these
to
are
Elsa. I liked Elsa a lot. So
these are homemade.
these
Look
are
at this.
homemade.
Yeah, they're
and the
crocheted.
babies, I think. Oh, there's Elsa. Isn't that
Adorable.
cute?
No, my favorite is Olaf. Look at this little burrito Olaf.
Oh, Olaf looks
So
great.
cute.
That is totally worth sharing.
So cute to share.
Thank you,
with
Heather.
today.
We love that. All right, so on Friday, they did something similar at Pittsburgh International Airport. You know, we told you before they have these comfort dogs, which I think are a great idea. They go around to people whenever they're a little anxious to go flying. And so the comfort dogs were all dressed as Mr. Rogers. Yeah. So look at this little Paw Patrol dressed in their cardigans and ties. I just love it.
That is adorable.
Yeah, so you see that troop coming at you. How can you be nervous about a flight?
Well, you know what's interesting? My mom just recently flew in to visit us. It just happened to be the week that we all got the stomach bug, so thank goodness she was here. But she said that she has never seen so many animals at the airport as she did when she flew in this time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and she said Pittsburgh specifically, because she usually has to connect somewhere else. But
so people traveling with their animals, or just the patrol of the comfort dogs?
The comfort dogs, people traveling. She's just saw a lot of pets at the airport.
Well, it was a big weekend because Friday night was light up night in the city of Pittsburgh. And for one couple in particular, it is a memorable light up night. Hopefully they will never forget this. So this guy from Butler, he had an idea and he proposed to his girlfriend in front of the ice rink at PPG Place there.
So they were posing for a picture.
Right, so she thought.
So she thought.
So their friends were there pretending to take this picture. Instead, they were recording this whole thing, and look, she said yes, which is nice, because if she
Otherwise,
had said
she probably
no,
wouldn't have shared it with us.
Yeah, I would think, I would think not. Yeah, but we want to congratulate that is Kimberly Osterling and David Furka. Great idea and wonderful, and thank you for sharing the video.
And that tree there at PPG plays such a beautiful backdrop for something like that.
It sure is.
We were telling you about this last week with the Santa Spectacular, gearing up for it. Everybody was invited to come down to the point and kind of help guide in Santa's sleigh. So everybody was going to point their phones.
So you do like at a concert with your flashlight on your phone on, and then look at this helicopter, and it was to make sure Santa can find Pittsburgh. So I think mission accomplished, because we have the picture to show you of the group. So this was Friday night as well, and look at that. Look at the little
down at the point,
right
near the tree.
Yeah, between the bridges there, the Portal Bridge and then the tree, and you see all those little lights down there. They look like blue lights. How pretty does the city look?
It really does look like it's guiding people right down there, a path of people right in the middle of the point.
And it is light up night. Oh, that's a great picture.
Love that.
Thank you for sharing that with us, because we got to share it with all of you.
So we had a nice weekend, but a local guy really had a great weekend.
Yeah, Dan and Shay, Dan Smyers, of course, from Wexford, they're part of the group Dan and Shay. They just keep winning, nominated. They're doing so well. So the American Music Awards last night, they were nominated for 3. They won 2 of them.
2 out of 3.
Best duo and best, what, single? Is it favorite song, Speechless, which I have not heard. If I've heard it, I don't know it yet. I'm still stuck on their Tequila.
You still like that song? Well, they accepted
But I'm glad they're making something
night.
new, because eventually I'll get tired of that.
It was really nice to see them, though, up on stage. Dan Smyers, of course, is from Wexford and a North Allegheny and CMU grad. But the other big award winner last night, and everybody is talking about her, T Swift, taking home
Is that
some
what
awards.
you call her?
I think that's what some people call her.
You and her friends.
Yeah, T Swizzy.
You're in the posse.
I don't know.
T Swiffy.
Swizzy. I don't
Swizzy?
know. I don't know what people call it. T Swift. No, but I do love her music.
I do too.
Many people agree. She, I think, won 6 last night. But she is now at 29 awards, beating out Michael Jackson's record of 24.
Good for her.
So she is on top of the world today.
And what did they accepted? She accepted Artist of the Decade award last night.
And
so
she's 29.
She's 29.
Yeah.
What an incredible talent. Yeah.
Could you imagine being that young and having something like that to boast about?
Exactly. Megan Schiller and I text back and forth about which is our favorite song.
And what
Taylor
is
Swift song.
favorite?
I like was it Paper Rings.
Oh,
I'm stuck on that.
one.
Yeah.
You'll have to sing it for me.
Or is that the name of the album? I'm not sure. So I have to look at my text now.
All right, you have something fun to show
Yeah,
us.
I wanted to show. So occasionally we talk about my socks on the show. So someone's paying attention, and I love these socks. So they're cocktails. Clearly, this guy knows who he's dealing with
they're
here.
hot socks.
They're hot socks.
So you feel a little hot.
They're cocktails, holiday cocktails. And so I just want to thank Kevin Mishik. He owns a store called Lapels in Greensburg, and he sent these socks. So I will wear them over the holidays on the show.
Wear your hot socks while you're drinking your martini.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's, festive. We've
And
got a theme going.
Speaking of socks, Chris Jameson stopped by and he told us a kind of special story about his socks.
Yeah, he has special socks too. Look at these socks here.
Special socks.
And so these are the socks. He wears them for his Christmas concerts. He wore them for the first Christmas concert that he did. He thinks he wore them the second year as well, and now he has them on again. And today we are going to hear his music here on Pittsburgh Today Live.
We're so excited to hear him. He's always so wonderful.
Yes. So that is coming up a little bit later on. Chris and his socks stopped by, and we will share all of that for you coming up here on PTL.